Hello, Professor. This is my homework 5 for the master's class. So first we're going to start the gazebo off the launch file. Um, so here we have two robots. So both of these are custom made. So just a four-wheeled robot with a bin on top, as well as a robot arm, as it's supposed to be. Um, Given more time, I would add like a table with a ball, and the arm would knock the ball into the robot and all that stuff. But I can show you the code for what I got working. So this is a C++ file. I'll show you once I'm done. So you don't enter in a value, you just hit a letter and then continue. This moves the robot forward using all wheels by writing to it just a velocity, and you stop it. Then you go, okay, we're going to move the arm. We would drop whatever was on the table, put it right in there. We're going to let it swing all the way back around, stop it. Then we're going to reverse it and send it back the other way. Again, given more time, I'd do some obstacles and I'd add some sensors to it so I could do like LiDAR and all that fun stuff. And then we can start again. Just go over the code real quick. So my xacro file is basically just kind of what we did in I think homework 3 or 2, where we made our own custom one, but I just expanded it out to have like 4 wheels and bigger body and all that stuff. So created an arm file for the front 2 wheels, an arm file for the back 2 wheels, the walls for the top and the walls for the bottom, and attached them to the body link. I was having problems with starting two separate gazebos and basically being able to control both their motors. I was able to put them in the same world, but I wasn't able to run both of them at the same time. So what I had to do was I created a fake or a floating link so that they wouldn't affect each other, because you can't just put two separate robots. You have to connect. Everything has to be connected, correct? So I had to create a floating joint, um, and it connected the four-wheeled robot, which is going to be this right here, and then a the robot arm right here. Give more time, I'd clean this up and basically uh, have all of that be like an xacro file and stuff. And then here's my xacros for the 2 front wheels, 2 back wheels, and the walls up in the front. So this is where we actually call them, and we pass through the name, the length, the wall, and just a little bit of a prefix. So they have like the prefix, radius, length, reflect, and this is where you pass the values in, pass in the name, all that stuff. And then I had to affect the joints and the YAML, so I had to add these in here so that we could read them from the publishing file. And I had to, when I wanted to spawn it in, I changed the models to, well, when I did have them separate, like when I was having two separate spawn-ins, I basically did this as well, but that I couldn't basically pass through, so it would only take the joints from this one, and like the joint values and like being able to control the joints from this one, which would be like the four-wheeled robot, and then I wouldn't be able to actually control the joints of the other one. So yeah, so I canceled that out, and that's when I went to the other one where they're all in one xacro file. Um, and then yeah, you gotta add in the controllers right here for everything that you wanted to control, and then that's about it. Yeah, and then here's my CPP file. So basic stuff. So you gotta call in your publisher and then tell you where you're gonna write the command to, where you're gonna publish the message, right? So we save that into these values right here, and then right through a while loop, and then this is where I just did my basic, like, press enter to continue, and then here's your speed message, and then the robot's moving, and then you publish to the value, and then you wait, and then it'll stop, and then you hit enter again, and it'll move the robot arm. So we're specifically calling the robot arm instead of the four wheels. And then you hit enter again, stops the arm. Hit enter again, reverses the value. Changes the value for the wheels, writes it all to them, and then you can stop again, and then it'll take you back up here. And that's about it. I think, yeah, that's everything. One last look at it. All right, thank you for listening.